Welcome to the first ever segment of Unsolved English Mysteries. We know that English sucks, we know it's boring, and you don't get anything. But today we bring a revolutionary way of understanding English. We know that a lot of it you think that you're never going to use in life, but today we show you that you can use in real life and in sports. So stay tuned to the first ever segment of Unsolved English Mysteries. Today on this episode of Unsolved English Mysteries, we try to solve the age-old mystery of rhetorical devices. Today, we're on the verge of discovering FDR's speech and what exactly he meant. These rhetorical devices have impacted history, the US, and more importantly, the whole civilization. So please join us today to discover what people meant to say and what they want the people to know.
Only a foolish optimist can deny the dark realities of this moment.
As you guys know, we just witnessed a very important part of history, Franklin Roosevelt's speech. And today I find myself with someone that's very knowledgeable in this field, Dr. Balderas, and he knows quite a bit about what he said and what he really meant. So, Mr. Balderas, thank you for coming. So please introduce yourself. What do you normally do? So what do you think about the speech? How do you think he did?
I believe Roosevelt wanted people to know that life sucked. There was optimism, but he used juxtaposition to bring attention to how much life sucked, and also things needed to change.
Right, because it was like the Great Depression, so things needed to change, and he wanted to bring attention. And do you think that was the case there?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That was the case.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. And
yeah, of course.
I'll look forward to working with you soon. So if you guys still don't get what these rhetorical devices are, and if you still don't get what juxtaposition is, I have something a really well treat for you guys. You see these people playing basketball? We'll show you guys exactly just how this works, alright?
Hey, right here. Pass. Let's go! Dude, let's go! We're down 40 points!
So as you can see, this juxtaposition does relate to basketball, because while optimistic, it was completely unrealistic to be optimistic while only 1 minute left in the game. It's a complete contrast, just as FDR explained in his own speech. If you seek liberalization, come here to this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, open this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Alright, so you guys just heard Ronald Reagan's speech, and I guess you could say it was one of the best speeches in American history. It was a huge moment in the Cold War as well. So today I have with me someone who's very knowledgeable, specifically Dr. Jimenez, which he knows quite a bit about this topic. So we're gonna hear him on what he has to say today. So
yeah, thank you for having me.
Alright, thank you. So what do you think about this part of the speech where he's like, tear down this wall? It was a big part of the speech. What do you think about this?
Well, yeah, it was very powerful, and the rhetorical device he used was imperative sentence, and what it does is that it commands someone to do something, and obviously he's commanding Eastern Germany to tear down the wall, and it was a major impact, influenced Eastern Germany, and it was to show that he was there to command, that he came with a purpose. So
right, okay.
Well,
there we have it. So thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
If the authoritarianism of the imperative sentence still isn't clear enough as Ronald Reagan used it, here we have an example of how soccer totally relates to what the imperative sentence is. So let's go see that. So just like Ronald Reagan, this referee sends a message to this player showing who's in charge and who the authority is by sending this player a red card and sending him out of the game.
Freedom leads to prosperity. Freedom replaces the ancient hatreds among the nations with comedy and peace. Freedom is the victor.
Alright, so we just saw the President Reagan's speech, and as you can tell, there was many spots where he used something to emphasize something. All the speech could be seen as something regular, but he used that spot where he could, emphasize it. So actually, I just see someone here swinging, so I want you guys to see him, and I'll show you guys. As you guys can see, the whole swinging, that's regular, that's boring. To be honest, no one's going to pay attention to you. But, that jump, it was to bring attention. And that's what sort of Reagan does with amplification, because he tries to bring attention to the speaker and to everyone who's listening or watching. So that's one of the prime examples of what amplification is. All right, so we just heard Ronald Reagan again speak, and there was this part of freedom where it was a big part of the speech. So I just ran into Dr. Jimenez, so I want to get his input on this big part of the speech. So what do you think about this freedom part?
So what Ronald Reagan uses is amplification, and what amplification is that he repeats a phrase or a word, which in this case is freedom, and he uses that to emphasize a point later in the sentence. So when he uses freedom, he's trying to emphasize that he wants democracy to stay in Germany.
Right.
So communism was a big part in that time. So he's trying to emphasize that democracy staying in Germany.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that's all the time we have for at least right now. We'll see if we catch up with you later.
So first of all, let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
FDR spoke about this memorable quote about how the only thing to fear is fear itself, and it's this rhetorical device called anti-medable that, to be honest, I don't even understand, but I do know a thing or two about fear. So we're gonna go check out something that is quite fearful for me and many other people. So let's go check that out.
Come on, dude, go! It's not even scary. The only thing you have to fear is fear itself. Let's go.
So as you guys can see there, my friend was trying to encourage me using the rhetorical device anti-medable during my times of hardship, just like FDR used it during the dark times of the Great Depression.
For I join you as I join your fellow countrymen in the West, in this alternable belief, is gibt nicht in Berlin.
These dark days will be worth all they have caught us if they teach us that our true destiny is not to be ministered unto, but to minister ourselves and to our fellow men.
Alright guys, so you guys just heard FDR's speech, and I tell you, it was an emotional one. So I just noticed, I see some of these professors here just having a break. So let's catch up with them, see what they thought about this phenomenal speech. So let's go. I just caught up with these two doctorates who are professionals in these fields. So as I meet with you guys again, so I want to talk about these speeches. They're so phenomenal, so emotional, and I want to know what made it so emotional, so good. What do you guys think?
Well, I believe that it's pathos, the rhetorical device pathos, which causes emotional appeal. How FDR uses a lot of.
Yeah, because he says a lot about like the past, how the past, it was difficult for our forefathers. Yeah. So, why do you think he uses this forefathers, this past?
Well, he's appealing to the emotion, so he's trying to he's trying to make the audience feel like the emotion, like
pain,
that he's
the suffering.
The suffering.
Without any emotions, there would be no audience. Well, he's trying to appeal to the audience. His main goal is to appeal to the audience.
Yeah. So Ronald Reagan as well, he uses pathos. So he's trying to engage the audience in feeling like what the war has brought to Eastern Europe and Soviet Union.
Well, I mean, this is all the time we have. I don't want to keep you guys much longer, so I thank you guys for you guys' time.
No problem.
So as we heard from the interview with these professors, these professionals in this field, that these presidents use these rhetorical devices, specifically pathos, to invoke some kind of emotional sense to these listeners. And we know that life is emotional, we know that sports is emotional, so we know that pathos does play a huge part in life and even sports. So right now we're going to see just exactly how pathos works in sports. So we're going to go check that out real quick.
I know we lost, but come on, we gave it our all. That's all that matters. In the end, it doesn't matter who wins or loses. All that matters is that we had fun. Alright? Come on, guys.
So we just saw this team basically lose this game, but this coach was trying to encourage his players, and he used pathos in a way that will stay with them forever. And just like the president uses pathos, this coach used pathos in order to have that message stay with them, and so it's something that they won't ever forget for the rest of their lives, and just to serve as an encouragement, just like every other person that speaks with pathos does.
It is the way to recovery. It is the immediate way. It is the strongest assurance that the recovery will ensure.
Guys, I know we're losing, but we can pick it up. It's not too late. Come on, we will do this. We will overcome these people. We will win. Let's go, get up. Come on, guys.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Damn, that was a great win.
Alright, now let me just have a quick chat with you. So I saw you were in the pep talk earlier, so explain to me, what was all that about?
Yeah, so our coach was using repetition and well, the words he was using is like I can, we will.
Right.
So and what that did was ignited us in order to come back into the game, just like how Ronald Reagan and FDR used in order to motivate the people and ignite the people of America.
Right, during those tough times,
Yeah.
right? Just like you
Just
guys
like
were,
our tough times that we
right,
just had.
you guys were down about 2 points, so you guys sort of came back. It was quite a story. So, thank you for your time, man.
No problem.
All right, and that's it. So, thank you. Alright, so there you guys have it, the first ever installment of Unsolved English Mysteries. We hope that you guys now understand the enigma of rhetorical devices, and I hope that you guys tune in next time to solve the many English mysteries there are to exist. Thank you, and this has been Reporter Jimenez signing off.
Major funding for NOVA is provided by the following: by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.